Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and I'm really excited about today's spread. I do a lot of spreads that I'm excited about, but this one I'm very excited about because we are making a spread for my Patreon member, TeCara, but this spread is to celebrate her daughter Sienna's 3rd birthday, and the idea of like making a birthday spread for a little one just has me really excited. So I'm going to start with these Planner Kate stickers that are day of the week labels because they add such a fun pop of color. And we're actually going to be using a lot of like sticker sheet type things here. And with Planner Kate, you can save using code Elise20. I will link everything that I'm using in today's video. Then let me show you the decorative stickers that I'm going to use. So I'd actually purchased these stickers from Whimsy Luxe, who's also Mom and a Girl with Plans, a while ago, I think back in April. And then because I don't tend to have a ton of sticker sheets around, I sort of misplaced them, or I didn't misplace them because they were exactly where I thought they'd be, but didn't get a chance to use them because they weren't front and center. And when I asked TeCara what Sienna's favorite colors were, I think as many 3-year-olds, it changes from day to day. So I thought that these would be really cute because there's a lot of colors. It feels young and fun and celebratory. So that's what we're going to use. So I'm going to pull off a couple of these. And we're going to do them like this here. And then this here. Then I also realized I need the word August in here. So we may need to shift this one down a little bit, but I didn't want them to be like perfectly next to each other. So let's do that. I think that that looks better. Now I pulled out some washi too. I feel very prepared for this spread. I'm probably jinxing myself, but I had a little bit of time to sit down and really pull out everything that I could anticipate seeing myself use, which is not typically something that I have time for when I'm doing planner spreads. So hopefully this will be a little bit less chaotic than we've had lately. And I want to give those a moment to dry. And while they are drying, we're going to pull out Pastel Date It by Mojo Jojo Plans. And let's use, which of these do I want to use? I think we're going to use these that kind of have the blue in them, like the bluish teal. I think that that would look pretty. So 11. Having trouble getting these stickers off the sheet. Out of the book, there we go. 12. 13. It's already pretty and colorful and it makes me happy. 14. There's actually a lot of birthdays of little ones this week because my niece's birthday is the 14th and James's niece's birthday is the 13th. So we've got a lot of birthdays. All right, then shifting over again, I pulled out Birthday Basics by Kell of a Plan. And I really like this for the quotes. This is the original Birthday Basics, so I don't know if it's still available, but I wanted something a little bit more like young. Because I feel like these are more about aging as we get older, but we can do May All Your Birthday Wishes Come True. I think that that one is perfect. 3 is such a fun age. I mean, I don't remember being 3, but I've been an aunt of 3-year-olds, and now I'm like a friend aunt of a lot of my friends' kids who are 3.5 and almost 3, and I just love like the innocence of that age. Although it's a pretty, from my experience, I should have covered these all up. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, we're just going to do that. from my experience, it's a pretty stubborn age. You know, we hear a lot about the terrible twos, but my mom says it's the trying threes. So um, I feel like it's an age where kids are like finding their footing, and we'll see how it goes. But I wasn't trying to be like, oh, Sienna's turning 3. This is going to be a tough year. I hope that it is the very best year yet. But I was just kind of thinking about like my experiences with 3-year-olds. Okay, we're going to cover those up entirely. And now I'm going to come in with my washi. So this is Planything washi. I have to be careful though the way that I put this down because some of the white pen is still wet. Okay, oh, look how pretty. I put it down too hard. If you press down too hard, it kind of creates that like bubble. Put this down right here. And then we should be dry now. It's like, I feel like it's paint, but it's not paint. The pen dries pretty quickly. I just know that at the end of the day, sometimes I'm covered in little smudges of white gel pen. Okay, yay. Now I pulled out Alpha Basics Volume 4 because I really wanted to put in big letters, Happy Birthday, Sienna. And so I wanted to decide on which colors I was going to do. Before I had my bright lights on, I had decided on this, but I'm feeling now like maybe it's a little bit darker than what I'm going for here. So I think what we're going to do is use these, but add a little bit of color in them. So if I want to do happy, I think we're going to do Happy Birthday and then Sienna. I don't know if I can fit birthday here though. Let's try. B-I-R-T-H-D-A-Y. There's 9 letters in birthday, which means that B-I-R-T-H will be in the middle. I think it may work. We'll see. We're about to find out. I feel like I messed up that number somehow, but B-I-R. No, we'll be fine. These are a good size sticker. Okay, and then we'll do happy. Y. Let's get an A out. Perfect. Happy birthday. And then on the other side, we're going to do Sienna, but I want to add in some more of these balloons. So I think we're going to bring in the yellow one too. Let's put this here. Oh, it went over a little bit. I don't want to cut it because I don't want to lose any of that star. It's a fragile sticker. Oops. Ah. Okay, let's do that. And then this one over here. What I'm gonna do though is actually bend this up for now because I may need to layer it with a box and I don't want to have to lift it up further. So I'm just gonna put that there. And then I need to go probably backwards here. Oops. I need the A first. I was like halfway between doing the middle part first or these parts first. Another N. E. I love the name Sienna. And S. Okay. Ah! Look how cute that looks. Now I want to add yellow in. So what I'm just going to do is you can take the like any marker, anything here. I'm just using a zebra matte liner, and these are really easy to add the color in because of the thick black lines around it. I don't have to be super careful about getting it in the lines. Of course, I don't want to go outside the black lines, but you're not going to see a highlighter over the black. So it's just a lot easier to add color, and it makes a big difference. You can also do this when the stickers are in the book, but either way, you have to do, like, not you have to do it, but whether you do it after they're on the spread or in the book, it doesn't matter. Sometimes if you're using like, oops, that one I messed up. We'll fix it. If you're using a different type of pen or marker, you may want to do it while it's still in the book so that if there's any bleed, it doesn't go through your planner pages. But number one, these aren't going to bleed through. And number two, because this is a spread that I'm mailing, the back of it doesn't matter because TeCara won't be using the back of it. It's not like this is in her regular planner. She's adding it into her planner. So I'm not worried about it. But again, a highlighter is not going to bleed through a paper sticker to the back of the planner page. And that, okay. Now for the tiny bit on the T that I did go over, I'm just going to take my white pen and clean it up a little bit. All right. Now we still have some decorative stickers to use, but I want to get to a little bit of function because otherwise this is just going to be a fully decorative spread. So I pulled out the pastel boxes by Mojo Jojo Plans because I thought that these would have a lot of the colors that I wanted to include in this spread. So we're first going to take this one and put it here, and then let's pair it with something. Actually, if I put this box higher, not fully to the top, but a little bit higher, we can use like a party hat like that. And then let's pick another color, and I think we'll do a full box for Tuesday because Tuesday is actually Sienna's birthday. So when I'm looking at the colors in this spread, I think I'm gonna go for pink. This pink is good for this. This one's gonna go right over here. And then I wanted to take this cake here and putting it all the way at the bottom. And one of the reasons that I'm using a bigger sticker here is so that I can have the color, but TeCara can also write in this space over there. And then let's do a yellow. I pulled out the regular yellow because I think that this is going to be a little bit brighter, which is what I need here. And I actually only have 2 of these left, so it'll work out well for this spread. And kind of match this up here. I'll come back in with these other ones after, but I just kind of wanted to get the boxes in. Let's add here the, like, I don't know what it's called, blow thing, and then some confetti. I think that that's cute. Not confetti, like a streamer, you know, that's the blow thing. I don't know what it's called. Okay, now that we're there, let's come in with some checklists. Now that the left side is we're not finished yet, but we've made a dent. So I'm going to first come in with a yellow. I need this yellow. Let's do the yellow here. And let's add in, I feel like we need one more color. I don't know that I really have one more color because the challenge that I always tend to face is that if I put this here, then it's that same color next to each other. But if I put pink there, then the whole thing is pink, which is why I feel like I need one more color. Maybe this like reddish orange. Let's see, come back to series 4 pastel. and see if we have that color. We do. It's sort of like a salmon. So instead, let's switch things up. I'm going to cover up this week's list. And we'll add this over here. And then take something else like the gift right here. Now that I have that color introduced, I can use it. I feel like I tend to first need the color to be introduced, and then it makes more sense within the spread. So we'll put this checklist here. Then I'll take this one and we're going to use it here. Okay, that works. Now, oops, I still kind of had this up because what I'd really like to do is put a box here. But we know how I am sometimes about figuring out where things are supposed to go. So let's say I do checklist, box, checklist, no, checklist, box, checklist, box, checklist. I messed it up. Okay, well, I feel like we're kind of far enough down here that it's fine. It's not the end of the world. So let's do maybe a pink checklist over here. And then I think I'll pair it with, actually, I was thinking if I do a pink checklist, maybe I pair it with the green box or the teal box. I don't want to pair it with that though, because we have that color right here. I could pair it with one of these, but we already have that on the bottom. So instead, let's just decide we're going to put the pink checklist here. And then maybe we do this color or the teal. I don't think that that matters as much. So let's do this reddish, like salmon color. And then over here, I think we'll do the teal box. Nope, that's not the right thing. What do I need here? I was so prepared by having pretty much everything I need, but then it made my desk. Wait, wasn't I just saying I didn't want to do this? Oh, wait, because I didn't want, what didn't I want to be next to it? How did I still mess this up? I don't know what to do. If I put yellow here, we have yellow right there. If I put pink here, we already have pink and we have this. I think we're just going to go for the teal and be okay with it and not beat myself up over it. And then let's take a little cupcake. I like adding things to boxes when they don't take up too much space. Like this barely takes up a corner there. So I think that's good. Now let's do, I guess we're going to end up doing another yellow. I somehow sort of messed up my order. I have so much trouble with logistics and like trying to visualize. I don't really want this yellow here because I feel like it's very close to that one. What are my other choices? I could come back in with the salmon, but if I do that, I'm going to want to switch the checklist. So if I come in with the salmon, we could do a pink checklist. Let's try to kind of switch things around and see how it goes here. Then I could do a yellow checklist here. Oh, I need the yellow checklist from the yellow. I feel like if you're watching this, you're probably able to figure out what I'm missing, but sometimes it's hard. Put this yellow here. Then I have this yellow box, which I can't put here, but I can put over here. And then actually my original thought of the layering will work. And those peeled up pretty well. I want it to be as high up as the others. So we'll put that down. Whimsy Luxe has a ton of really cute sticker sheets and also some sticker books still in stock. So if you haven't checked it out or shopped Whimsy Luxe before, I would give it a try. We need a pink box on the right side. So let's grab one of these. And then we're going to do a teal checklist here and a red one here. Okay. Whew. Let me get these in and then we'll finish with some other fun decorative elements. Like that. And then we need the teal. And this will break up that salmon that you see on both Friday and Sunday. Okay, now that we've got all of our function, we're going to come back in with some fun. Now, remembering that Sienna is 3, I want to add some cute little more like whimsical elements, which these stickers are really perfect for. I think that I would love a spread with these stickers for any age, but I just feel like it's extra perfect with Sienna being 3. Let's put this right over here and then add in something like a little bit more horizontal. Let's take this gift right here. And I think what I want to do actually right here is take 3 of these candles and pop them. I know I'm going over the banner a little bit, or maybe we put them underneath the banner. What about that? If I can. Probably wasn't my smartest move. I think I can do it. Because then there's the 3 candles to blow out. Just gently peel this up. Because I still want TeCara to be able to write in this. Okay, there's a little bit of room to write. And let's see, are we all set? I think we may be all set. I was thinking about maybe popping in more of this here. No, it would have to go the other way. I don't have room for it on the other side, but I think it would be cute here just to kind of close this off. Like that. I lost my washi cutting card, so we'll use my knife. Like that. And then this one just kind of come across here. Okay. I think that we're all set. I really love how this came out. I forgot to add the month of August. So let's come back. I need August in the teal, which I would assume it would be in every color now. I feel like it has to be. These are days of the week. We may just need to do a different font. Let's do a different font. So pretty. I really love it, and I hope you do too. I'll link everything that I used. Happy birthday to Sienna. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.